if you even go back to when Musharraf was elected president, he was still a military commander. The United States officially didn't like that, but he turned out to be, my words, probably the best guy for the job at the time. Regionally, it's a very unstable region. There are certain areas that are really difficulty under, there is no government control if you want to look at it. That's part of the strategy. We want Pakistan to get control of it. We're doing the best that we can with Afghanistan, even though we're up against different circumstances than what you would see in Pakistan. There's still so many split factions in Afghanistan that don't begin to wonder who's best person for the job.
Better on defeating Al-Qaeda, and how do you plan on defeating Al-Qaeda?
Well, it's perhaps hard to defeat, every single extremist or terrorist, and because there are always people who believe, and there are people who always act on those beliefs and ideologies. But the way to defeat them is, as I said, is to enable Afghans to stand on our own, and enable Afghans to have a functioning democratic government that will, of course, defend Afghanistan and also defend our common values, that our success is your success, in other words. And so that's what we demand, not the solution of every problem or the ending of every problem, but just enough so that we will not again become a victim of extremism and terrorism.
The grounds here is actually something probably familiar to you. It's a campus. It used to be a girls' school back in, I think, the early 30s. It was later purchased by the U.S. Navy and used as the facility that actually was used to crack a lot of the encryption and secret codes of the Nazis during World War II. This is where they ran through. How many of you know what Enigma is? Or ever heard of Enigma? Okay, Enigma was a machine that the Germans used to encrypt their messages that was supposed to be impenetrable. This is one of the places in the United States where they actually worked on cracking that code. So this is actually a very historic area. It's been owned by the U.S.
And the administration is very divided internally over what they should do in Afghanistan. Afghanistan, unlike Iraq, doesn't have any natural resources that we really want. Unlike Iraq, it's not flat in the Middle East, which is so volatile an area. And you saw the problems the Russians had when they tried to gain control of Afghanistan 2 decades ago. So we don't know if he's moving in the right direction in Afghanistan. We don't know if he's spending the right amount of money. And we don't know whether his economic programs are going to go anywhere, whether immigration reform is going to go anywhere. But this is a very critical point. If he gets the health care legislation through, which I've already told you I believe he will, without a government plan, without a government option, I think he will gain some credit for that. At which point the administration will focus as best it can on energy. It's going to wait till next year to deal with immigration. And the president is going to slow down a little bit. And he's going to try to focus a little more on foreign policy and try to take credit if the economy turns around.
What did you like best so far?
My favorite part so far, visiting the Pentagon, and I thought it was really cool.
What part of the Pentagon did you like best?
I liked the beginning of the tour they showed us, where they showed us all the equipment that the soldiers used in war. That was pretty cool, and they walked us past all the offices where all the people there work, so I thought that was pretty cool.
So far, it's been at the Pentagon when at the beginning of our tour when we saw the memorial for the victims of 9/11.
I like the Pentagon a lot because I get to talk with some of the Army people about their experiences, and I want to be in the Army or the Marines when I grow up, so it was really cool. I like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier the best.
Yeah.
The ceremony. Yeah.
That was pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I could never do that job. That was
same
ridiculous.
here.
It was too hot.
Yeah, it'd be too high.
Yeah.
I might have fainted.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I most enjoyed today was going to the Tomb of the Unknown. When we got there, I wasn't exactly expecting the entire kind of ceremony type deal, and I got there and it kind of put me in awe. All the people, what they did, like the ceremony that took place to move the guards, switch the guards, and I also felt very honored that we got to put our wreath in front of the Tomb of the Unknown.